Right, today our topic is Ether channel, which we started earlier. The other name is port channel. Now, this is to bundle Ethernet links. That's why it is called as Ether channel. So I'm going to take like 4 wires and bundle them so that I can have high availability. What does that mean? The communication from this left-hand side, you may have many computers. We have many computers this side. The communication will never stop between right to left and left to right. When we bundle, what happens? We have all the links active. And the increase of bandwidth also seen. If this is 100 meg, when no Ether channel, STP will come and block 3 of this wire and make them as standby, and you will have only one link active, only 100 meg available. But after bundling, all the links are seen as one logical link called port channel. Let's say 1. When I configure, if I put 1, then it is PO, port channel 1. If I put 2 while configuring, then it is port channel 2. Now, this 4 link may have it will have a name like this, but those names will not appear anymore after you bundle. I showed you on the other day when I did the lab. I showed you. Now here F02 here, I can have different, no problem. It's not mandated like F02 should connect only to F02. No, it's not like that. Okay, now when we bundle, high availability means what? Even if one of the link goes down, your communication still continues non-stop. That's what high availability, always available. Maybe the speed goes a little lower because when one link goes down, you lose 100 meg. The speed of conversation between the left to right and right to left may go a little slower, but not stopped. High availability, increased bandwidth, optimum utilization of your resource. All these are the advantage. Now, we can configure port channel with the help of a protocol or without the help of a protocol. You have 2 options. You can bundle this 4 link into 1 link with and without help of protocol. If you decide to use a protocol, then you have 2 options. One is Cisco proprietary PAGP, port aggregation protocol. This is Cisco's proprietary protocol. In order to do aggregation, Cisco's protocol is PAGP. We have another protocol which is IEEE standard, industry standard. See, the Cisco proprietary protocol will be available only on the Cisco switches. If I have a Cisco switch here and another vendor, let's say, any vendor, let's say Juniper, then you cannot have PAGP. So you need a common industry standard aggregation protocol, which is link aggregation protocol, link aggregation control protocol, LACP. This is industry standard. This is a standard protocol. This is available in every vendor device, not only on Cisco. I repeat, in order to form this bundle, you can manually turn on without the help of a protocol. You can turn on the bundle. You can turn on this Ether channel feature. That's manual. You don't need a protocol for that. But if you wish to use a protocol for this bringing up of bundle, you have two options. Either you can use PAGP or you can use LACP. So we manually turn on the port channel by going under each interface, saying you are a member of this logical port. You are no more separate ports, you are a member of this port group or this logical port. Then immediately the bundle comes up, even when switch 2 is not yet configured. Even when switch 2 is not ready, switch 1 says, I'm already ready. That is the problem. Okay? That is the problem on the static mode. This says, I'm a bundle without checking the other side, because there is no protocol to go and check whether the other end of this each wire is also a bundle. It's not checking it. There is no way to check because you did not use any protocol like PAGP or LACP to do a check. You simply turned on. So if you are not using those protocols, you make sure you go to the other end to the right port and put them in bundle. Then no problem. You don't need those protocols. If you are careful enough to do this, you no need to learn those two protocols. You can simply enable using this manual method, static mode called on mode. But recommended is use a protocol. Use either this PAGP or LACP. If you have multi-vendor, then use LACP. If you have all switches as Cisco, you may use any one of this. Now, what is the advantage of using protocol? You see, if you use any one of this protocol and enable port channel on the left, you enabled only this port channel. Still, switch 2 is not yet configured, not ready. You are not gone to switch 2. Just finished configuring, let's say LACP. to bring up the port channel. You said port channel, port channel. I configured port channel, but you should come up only if LACP approves. Then LACP will say, okay, okay. Let me go and check on the other end of the wire. If the other end also runs LACP, if other end also is a member of a bundle, then I will approve you. You see, that's the advantage of protocol. Before bringing this logical bundle, it will go to the next end and check whether the next end is ready. If yes, only then this port channel will come up, otherwise it will not come up. Otherwise it will be still a separate individual ports. Let me tell it in your language. After verifying the other end, the port channel will come up. Say for example, you forgot to put this particular interface as a member of the bundle. It is still outside the bundle. But in this end, you have already made as a member. Now what this protocol will do, you know, it will put this particular wire only in a suspended state. It won't use that wire because the other end is not ready. That's the advantage of protocol. It will use only this one, this three. And when you correct this one, then it will use all four. See, the advantage of protocol is to verify the other end readiness. If any one of this wire is not properly added, that wire will never be used on either side. Protocol will do that. So after verifying both the side, only then the bundle on both sides will come up. That's the advantage of using protocol. Did you understand? Now, if you are using PAGP, you have two modes to use. One is auto, another one is desirable. Sorry, not desirable, dynamic. No, it's not dynamic. Desirable only. In LACP, two modes. One is active, another one is passive. This passive is like auto. Active is desirable. What does that mean? See, in LACP, active means in PAGP, desirable. In LACP, passive means in PAGP, the equal command, same function is carried out when you type auto. Now, you cannot have these two protocols. You should have any one of this. You cannot say, I will go and say this side active and this side desirable. No, no, no. They don't talk. Why? They don't understand each other. They are two different protocols. If you say active this side, you mean to say you want to use LACP, then you have to say on the other side active or passive. Anyone. Both side active is also okay. Or one side active, one side passive is also okay. Next. If you use desirable here, you mean to say I want to use PAGP. On the other side, when you configure, you can configure auto or desirable. Both the side PHP or both the side LSCP. One side PHP, one side LSCP. No, that won't work. Did you understand? As I said, I'm going to take 4 wires between these two switches. I'm going to bundle 4 of them. This is actually 4 interface. Hope you realize that when I connected, it was sitting on, the names are sitting one above the other. Okay, now you can see there, one link has turned green. Second link also here turned green. But here it is still red, amber. Here, all 4 links have become green. But here only one link is up. Other 3 are blocking. Let me show you. Because this is not a root switch. We have not configured port channel yet. So I'm just giving host name. Show spanning tree, you see? All 3 are blocking. Except one, all other 3 are blocking. That's the problem of STP. Yeah, that's the problem with STP. You cannot use all 4 of them. On switch A, all 4 are active, but what is the use? All 4 are forwarding, but the other side is not ready to use all 4 because of loop prevention. Show spanning tree. You see here all are forwarding, but on the other side, it's not. So we need now ether channel. Get ready for the configuration commands. I am going to this 4 ports using range command. Interface range F01-3. So totally, sorry, 04. Totally 4 interfaces. I go inside this 4 interface. Channel group. Give any number. This number will become, you can give any number between 1 to 6. This number will become the logical interface number. You remember when I was writing, I said PO1. This 1 is what? If I put 1 here, channel group 1, then it is going to be port channel 1, PO1. Port channel 1, you see, mode. If you say on, which means you don't want to use any protocol, you want to turn it on. If you are saying desirable, you are provoking PHGP to go and negotiate with the other switch unconditionally. என்ன புரியுற மாதிரி சொல்லுங்க வாதியாரே. Good question. 1 minute. We saw these 5 things already. But I'm going to explain one more time, though you said you understood. When you say desirable or auto, it means you want PAGP. When you said active or passive, which means you need LACP. That part you understood, I know. Now, what is the difference between active and passive? The side that you configure active, no, It will initiate the conversation, not the passive side. This initiates, and this guy responds because that guy is passive. The same meaning is what? Desirable. If you configure desirable side will initiate the port channel, auto side will respond to it. Auto and passive, they won't initiate. Did you understand that part? I'm repeating again. After this mode, on switch B, if I say on here, immediately port channel will come up. Yes. Immediately, okay. Immediately the port channel will come up when I say mode on. And you need to do it on both sides, but it is not safe. How do you know the other side is ready? So we can use protocol. We can use protocol. If you decide to use LACP, this side you can say active, this side you can say passive. You can also say active. Now, what is the difference between active and passive? The side where you configure active, no, that switch only will initiate the port channel conversations. See, it's very clearly said. Unconditionally. Enable LACP unconditional. It will just enable and it will go to the other end, and actually enabling is not enabling port channel, it is just starting up to work. When you say one side active, that active side will go to the other end and talk. If it is PAGP, which is Cisco proprietary, you say desirable, that will initiate the port channel session, and auto will support. Auto will not initiate. Auto won't say I'm hungry. It will wait for the neighbor to say, shall we eat? And then it will join. Yeah. I was also thinking of eating. Good that you asked me. LACPs. Then what are the two modes? Okay. You want switch B to be active or passive? Okay. I am saying passive. Okay, done. Now you see, show interface brief. Show IP interface brief. Listen carefully. These are the 4 physical interface. But where is the bundle? Here is the bundle. Bundle. Here is the bundle. Is the bundle up? No. It is down. When will it come up? Only when the other side is configured. You got it? This is the port channel 1. Hello. You understood? See, on the other switch, let me show you the same command. Show IP interface brief. Do you see anything like port channel on the top? No, because we have not configured anything on switch A. In switch B, I configured port channel with command passive. But the other side is still not ready. Because the other side is not ready, it is down. It is down. There's another command I want to show you. Show ether channel summary. Very nice command, okay? You see? So, what do you understand from this output? You can see capital D means down, means this port channel is not up. The protocol that is used is LACP. Did I mention anywhere LACP? No, I only mentioned passive. And you see, these are the four interfaces inside this bundle, but they are I. They are capital I means what? Standalone. Meaning they are still not in a bundle. They are not separate. They're all still separate ports. Why? Because the other side is not ready. So this side port channel has not come up. Let me go to the other side now. I'm on J. Config T interface range F0/1-4. Okay. And I say channel group one mode. That side I say passive. So this side I have to say active, no other option. I say active. Boom. See, as soon as I say, see the port channel is coming up. Go to the other switch. There also you will see it should have come up now. Switch P also should say, you see it has come up now. Try this command now. Show interface brief on top. You will see that interface up. You see this was down. Now it is up. And on this switch also, it should be up now. Show IP interface brief. You see up. And the other command I was typing, right? Show ether channel summary. This one you see right now it is U. S means layer 2. Layer 2. U means it is in use. P means a member of port channel now. Last time it was I. I means it was standalone. It was a separate link. Now it is member of bundle. All four of them. That will be the same output on the other switch. Show ether channel summary. Even here you can see all of them or bundle. Now focus. That show spanning tree command you see. You don't see four separate wires now. You see only one and the cost has gone down. It is because you got all the four active. You understand? 400 meg. What is the default cost on each wire? 19. Now when you put all the four together, the cost is reduced to 8 because it's 400 meg. 400 meg cost is 8. Hmm. Can we do both side active for LACP? Answer is yes. Can we do both side auto for PAGP? Both side auto? No. One side desirable, one side auto is for PAGP. Can we do both side passive for LACP? Madam, என்ன சொன்னீங்க? What was my question, Priya? Can we do passive on both side for LACP? ரெண்டு பக்கம் passive இருக்கலாமா? ம். ரெண்டு பக்கம் active இருக்கலாமா? எனக்கு கேட்கல. ரெண்டு பக்கம் active இருக்கலாமா? ஐயோ